Yesterday the fifth problem was discussion of fifth problem was somewhat incomplete. Let us complete it today. F of x is equals to mod of sin 4x plus 3. We know that any sine function, not necessarily sin x, sin 4x, sin x by 2, sin theta in general, theta may be any angle, lies between -1 to +1. Okay. Therefore, the maximum value of sin 4x is 1. Therefore, the maximum value of f of x is mod of sin 4x plus 3 is, so its value is 1. 1 plus 3 is how much it is? 4. At what point it occurs? Maximum value of f of x is 4, and at what point of x it occurs? Sin 4x is 1. Sin 4x is 1. Means sin pi by 2 is 1. No? Therefore, 4x is pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 is 1. Therefore, this 4x is pi by 2. Means x is equals to 4 is cross multiplied pi by 2 into 4, 8. Okay, 4 is cross multiplied, goes to the denominator, 4 into 2, that's equals to 8. Okay, therefore, this maximum value of f of x is equals to mod of sin 4x plus 3 is 4, and it takes place at the value of x is equals to pi by 8. X pi by 8 value ಗೆ a function ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Function is the function of a certain variable. Okay, a variable value ಮೇಲೆ a function value depend ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. At x is equals to pi by 8 at the point of the values of the variable x is equals to pi by 8, the function f of x will take the maximum value, and maximum value of f of x is 4. Similarly, minimum value of sin 4x is what? Minus 1. Minus 1. So sin 4x lies between -1 to +1. Sin 4x ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, sin theta. Theta may be any angle. 4x ಇರಬಹುದು, x by 2 ಇರಬಹುದು, x ಇರಬಹುದು. But sin function and cos function value lies between -1 to +1. Same value ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? -1 to +1. Maximum value of sin is 1, minimum is -1. ಹೌದಾ? Therefore, what is the minimum value of sin 4? F of x is equals to sin 4x plus 3. The minimum value is -1. 3 ಅಂತೂ maximum minimum ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಇದು ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ it is minimum, sin 4x is minimum, f of x value will be minimum. Sin 4x is maximum, then f of x will be maximum. ಹೌದಾ? Therefore, minimum value -1 plus 3, that's equals to mod of 2. Mod of 2 is 2. At what point? Sin 4x is -1 implies 4x is minus pi by 2, because sin of minus pi by 2 is minus sin pi by 2. Sin of minus x is minus sin x. Therefore, sin pi by 2 is 1, outside means -1. However, if at x is equals to pi by minus pi by 2, sin x is -1. ಹೌದಾ? Therefore, 4x is -1. ಅಂದರೆ 4x is minus pi by 2 means x is 4 is cross multiplied minus pi by 8. Therefore, the minimum value of f of x is 2 at x is equals to minus pi by 8. Okay. Now, coming to the important section, some theories I am skipping. This examination point of view, first order derivative test is there, but it is examination point of view not important. Even in last 10 or 7, 8 or 10 years history of CBSE syllabus, they not ask me. Even in state syllabus also, they were not asking. That's why, coming to the straight away, second derivative test to find the local maxima and local minimum. Right? Just listen to me. Second derivative test. This theory is important. You can expect 1 3 marks question on the second derivative test. Second derivative test to find. So far we have worked out the maximum and minimum value of a function, but on the basis of technical discussion of the function. Okay, theoretical discussion of the function. But by theory, it is difficult to work out the maxima and minima by theory only. So function, this particular function takes what values, x values are always positive, sin 4x, sin theta lies between -1 to +1. Based on these theories, we have worked out the maximum and minimum values of the function. It is always difficult to work out the maximum and minima value on that basis. So there is a one definite procedure is there to work out the maxima and minima of the function. So that is the second derivative test. By this procedure, you can work out the maximum and minimum value of the function. Okay. So technical aspect of the theory is not necessary in this case. Some procedure you have to remember to work out the maxima and minima of any function. Okay. Second derivative test. That test is second derivative test. Second derivative test to find local maxima and local minima. Okay. What is this? The word local. There is nothing special in it. I will explain what you mean by local maxima and local minima. Second derivative test to find local maxima and local minima. Okay. Local maxima and local minima of a function f of x. Minima of the function f of x. Okay. Of the function f of x. Okay. What is this local maxima and local minima? So here look at the sine function. So let us discuss what we mean by local maxima and local minima. Consider the function. Consider the function f of x is equals to sin x. Let's take the graph of f of x. F of x is y. Always I do know in the function from the beginning of function. F of x means y. Y equals to f of x. You can call it as y equals to sin x or f of x is sin x. Okay. So the graph of y equals to sin x. F of x can be taken as y also. Okay. The graph of y equals to sin x is as well. Okay. These are the x values. These are the y. Y means f of x. Okay. F of x values. It is. Here are the points pi by 2, pi, pi by 2, pi by 2. Before this is pi you are getting. And pi by 2. Pi by 2 originally, mark pi by 2, 2 pi by 2 means pi, 3 pi by 2, 4 pi by 2, 4 pi by 2 means 4 upon 2 is 2 pi, 5 pi by 2 like that. Here minus pi by 2, minus 2 pi by 2 is minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2, so on. Okay. So it is plus 1, y means f of x. Sin 0 is 0, no? Suppose x is 0, then sin 0, y is what? Sin 0 is 0. Therefore, so the product is 0 and 0. When x is pi by 2, sin pi by 2 is 1, x is pi by 2, then y is 1. Here is the point. 1 and pi by 2. Sorry, pi by 2. X is pi by 2, then y takes the value 1. Therefore, the point is x comma 1. Yeah. X is 0, y equals to sin x is also 0. This is the point x comma y. 0, 0. Basic techniques upon the graph. Next y I think x is pi by 2, y is sin pi by 2 is 1. Therefore, the point is pi by 2 comma 1. Where comes the point pi by 2? X is pi by 2 here, y is 1. Here comes the what it is. Point 1 comma pi by 2 comma 1. Like that. X is pi. Sin pi is 0, sin pi, sin 2 pi, sin 3 pi, sin 4 pi, sin 5 pi, etc. 0. Sin n pi is 0. Here comes the point. X is pi, y is 0. Y is 0 is on x-axis. X is 0 is on y-axis. Y-axis ಮೇಲೆ x 0 ಇರುತ್ತೆ, x-axis ಮೇಲೆ y 0 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. And when x is 3 pi by 2, sin 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. Okay, y is minus 1 ಆಯಿತು. X is 3 pi by 2 and y is y is minus 1. So here comes the point. X is 2 pi, y is sin 2 pi, sin 2 pi is 0. Here comes the point. X is 5 pi by 2, sin 5 pi by 2 is plus 1. Sin pi by 2 is plus 1. Sin 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. Sin pi by 2 is plus 1. Sin 7 pi by 2 is minus 1. Odd multiple of pi by 2 sin is plus or minus 1. So the cos odd multiple of pi by 2, cos pi by 2, cos 3 pi by 2, cos pi by 2, cos 7 pi by 2, etc. all are equals to 0. Okay. here sine minus pi by 2. Let us take the left side graph. Sine of minus pi by 2 is minus sine pi by 2. That's equals to minus 1. Therefore, y equals to minus 1. X is minus pi by 2, y is minus 1. Sine of minus pi, x is minus pi. Y is what? Y is equals to sine of minus pi. Y equals to sine of minus pi. When x is minus pi, let us take x is minus pi. What about y? Sine of minus pi minus sine pi. Sine pi is 0. Therefore, minus 0 is 0. When x is minus 3 pi by 2. What about the y? X is minus 3 pi by 2. Y is sine of minus 3 pi by 2. X is minus 3 pi by 2. Sine of minus pi by 2. 3 pi by 2. Minus sine 3 pi by 2. Sine 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. Minus of minus 1 is plus 1. Here comes the point. Okay. Then we read. Therefore, the graph runs like this. All point join ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we get the graph. Here so look here. So this highest peak point is called maximum. This lowest point is called minimum value of what? Well, the function f of x. Therefore, in the interval 0 to what it is? 3 pi by 2. In the interval 0 to 3 pi by 2, it will be minimum at what it is? Sorry, maximum at x is equals to pi by 2. The curve attains the highest point. The peak of the curve is maximum. The curve attains the peak point. Not peak of the curve is the wrong statement. The curve takes the peak point when x is equals to pi by 2 and the peak value is 1. Peak means maximum. Similarly, at x is equals to pi, the curve attains the x is equals to 3 pi by 2. The curve attains the minimum value. Therefore, within 0 to what? 2 pi, within 0 to 2 pi, the interval 0 to 2 pi interval or 0 to 3 pi by 2 interval, what it is? The curve attains maximum at x is equal to pi by 2, minimum at 3 pi by 2. And the interval of another interval of 0 to minus 3 pi by 2 or 0 to, let us take x is equals to then it is minus 3 pi wrong right graph from pi by 2 and sine minus pi is 0 graph is so x is equal to 3 pi by 2 is 1. Okay. Because sine of minus pi is 0. It is 1. Okay. 1 minus 3 pi by 2. Within the interval of minus 3 pi by 2 to 0, the curve attains the maximum at minus 3 pi by 2 and minimum at minus pi by 2. Minimum value is minus 1, maximum value is of the curve or the function y equals to f of x is 1. The f of x takes the maximum value in the interval of minus 3 pi by 2 to 0 is 1 at x is equal to minus 3 pi by 2. Minimum value, the curve function f of x takes the minimum value minus 1. Value of y is called value of the function at x is equal to minus pi by 2. Therefore, in a particular interval of the entire domain ranges from minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay. The y equals to sin x, x can take any value from minus infinity to plus infinity. X belongs to minus infinity to plus infinity. In that what it is, main domain, there are so many subdomains. In each subdomain, the curve attains maximum and minimum. These maximum and minimum at the subdomain of the entire domain. Entire domain means in the for the function y equals to sin x, x can take any value from minus infinity to infinity, means the domain of the function is minus infinity to plus infinity. In this particular domain, there are so many subdomains are there. In each and every subdomain, the function takes one maximum value, one attains one maximum and attains one minimum. These are called local maxima and local minimum. Okay, in the subdomain. That's why in short. So, therefore, let us give the idea about local maxima and local minimum. Okay. Therefore, the domain of the function, y equals to sin x or f of x is equals to sin x. Okay, y and f of x, there is no distinction between y and f of x. Y can be called as f of x can be called as y. Y and f of x can be used interchangeably. The domain of the function f of x is sin x is x belongs to minus infinity to plus infinity. In this domain, in this domain, if subdomains are considered, if subdomain is subsets of the domain. It is a subset. Subdomain is subset of the main domain. Domain is a set. Codomain is a set. Range is a set. Subdomain is subset of the domain set. Main set is a subset. Okay, subdomain. If subdomain in this domain, subdomain like 0 to 3 pi by 2, 0 to 3 pi by 2 close letter state, or minus 3 pi by 2 to minus 3 pi by 2, 0 to 0 etc. are taken. In each subdomain, the function attains maximum and function attains minimum. In each subdomain, functions attain, f of x takes maximum and minimum values. These are all called, therefore the maximum and minimum values in the subdomain of a function is called local maxima and local minimum. Maximum value in the subdomain, for example, in the subdomain 0 to 3 pi by 2, f of x is maximum at, f of x means f of x is sin x. F of x is equals to sin x is maximum at x is equals to pi by 2 and maxima means maximum value. Maxima is 1. Maxima means maximum value. Minimum means minimum value. And f of x is minimum at x is equal to, look at the graph, at x is equal to minus pi by 2, it is minus 1, y is minus 1, okay, minimum value. At x is equal to pi by 2, y is equal to 1, maximum. 1 is maximum and minus 1 is minimum. At the highest, at the peakest point, the curve is at the crest point, the curve is maximum, at the trough point, the curve is minimum, okay, the curve is, our function is at minimum, okay. The function or curve is taking the minimum value. Okay, f of x is minimum at x is equals to what it is 3 pi by 2, and minimum is minimum value. Minima is equals to minus 1. These maxima and minima, each subdomain of a function is called local maxima and local minima. These maxima and minima values, maxima and minima values of a function. I have put the precise while writing and pronouncing the word and writing. That's why. So even though the letter is not good and it is not visible on your mobile screen, it is visible on your TV screen as well as computer screen, no problem. But mobile screen only can't both. In that case, just to follow my voice and write down the notes. These maxima and minima values of a function at its subinterval, at its subdomain, scientists of the domain are called local maxima, local maxima or local minima. The second order derivative test is used to work out. This is simply idea about what is local maxima and local minima. Simply idea is enough. No need of what? So examination point of view, you won't get any marks on these discussions. Okay. But what do you mean by local maxima and local minima? You have to remember. You can work out the local maxima or local minima and even maxima and minima, both, by second derivative test. We can find the local maxima and local minima as well as maxima and minima. We can work out if the question is find maxima and minima or local maxima and local minima, the procedure is same. Okay, we can work out local maxima and local minima. Local maxima and local minima or maxima and minima. Maxima and minima. Maxima and minima by the second derivative test. We can work out local maxima and local minima or maxima and minima of a function. F of x by the second derivative test. By the second derivative test. By the second derivative test. Method is as below. Steps are as below. Okay. Steps are as below. Steps are as below. First one, step 1. Just remember the steps. Okay. No need of any technical background of the function to work out the maxima and minima in case of finding the maxima and minima by second derivative test. Suppose you can work out the maxima and suppose you are going to work out the maxima and minima on the basis of technical aspect of the function. Sin 4x maximum value is 1 like that. Then, so you need the theory background. But here it is not theory background is necessary, simple mechanical procedure steps. Okay, step 1, find dy by dx. Or and d square y by dx square. There are no conditions. First derivative, second derivative. Dy by dx. Y into f of x means f of x and f double dash of x. That is f dash of x. F dash of x is the first order derivative. F double dash of x is the second order derivative. And f double dash of x. F double dash of x means d square y by dx square. One and the same. D square y by dx square can also be taken as y equals to f of x, f double dash of x. That one then dy by dx means f dash of x. D square y by dx square means f double dash of x or y2 or y double dash, etc. Step 2. Take dy by dx is 0. Sorry, dy by dx is equals to 0. That is f dash of x is equals to 0. Suppose the function f of x in third quarter and then f dash of x. Take f dash of x is equals to 0. Y in third quarter you are getting dy by dx. Then take dy by dx. If the function is called as y, then dy by dx anta sigate. You will get dy by differentiating, you will get dy by dx. Take dy by dx is 0. If function is f of x anta karkonde andre you are getting by differentiating you are getting f dash of x. Take f dash of x is 0 and find the values of x. Find the values of x. Values of x. These x values are the extreme points, means at those x's actually the function may be maximum or minimum. These x values are the extreme values or the extreme points. Means values of x are extreme points. The values of f of x at which it is maximum or minimum is extreme value. X ನ ಬೆಲೆಗೆ extreme point ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. f of x ನ ಬೆಲೆಗೆ extreme value ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. X value is called extreme point. f of x is maximum at x is equals to pi by 8. X is equals to pi by 8 is the extreme point. And the maximum value of the function is plus 4. In one problem we have taken sin 4x plus 1 mod 3 mod sin 4x plus 3 problem. We got maximum value is 4 at x is equals to pi by 8. X is equals to pi by 8 is the extreme point and 4 is the extreme value. Maximum value is extreme value. Maximum or minimum value are called extreme values. At what values of x it takes maximum and minimum, those values of x are called extreme points. Now these x values are the extreme points. Okay, means you got extreme point. Therefore, how to get extreme points? By taking dy by dx is 0. Means if dash of x is 0. Step number 3, you will have step 3. Take extreme values, extreme points x in d square y by dx square. Extreme point, say x is equals to c and d. So x is equals to, say x is c and d and value bantu. X is equals to c and d are the two extreme points you got. X ke 3 bantu, x ke 5 bantu. Problem discuss madide gottagutte. Step 3. Take x is equals to c or x is equals to d. ಎರಡು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ x ಗೆ ಎರಡು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಎರಡೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. x you get one extreme point or you get two extreme points or you get three extreme points etc. Take x is equals to c. Say x is equals to c ಅಂತ ಒಂದೇ ಹಾಕೋಣ ಸಾಕು. Say x is equals to c. Take x is equals to c in d square y by dx square. That is, calculate d square y by dx square. It is calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Calculate d square y by dx square at x is equals to c. That is, ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. Calculate d square y upon dx square at x is equals to c. ಈ d square y by dx square ಅಲ್ಲಿ x ಗೆ c value ಹಚ್ಚಬೇಕು. What is that c value? By taking dy by dx is 0, you get x value. That x value is c ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು. They are the extreme points. If d square y upon dx square at x is equals to c is positive, then at x is equals to c the function is minimum. Second order derivative positive ಬಂದ್ರೆ function is minimum. ಅದೇ main point. At x is equals to c. Then y is minimum. Y or f of x. Okay, y or f of x is minimum. You can call the function as either y or f of x. At x is equals to c. X is equals to c is the point of minimum. And minimum at second order derivative test is positive. Second derivative is positive. Then y is or f of x is minimum. At x is equals to c. And minimum value is minimum value is equals to in y take x is equals to c or in f of x take x is equals to c. f of x ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು f of x ಗೆ x ಅನ್ನು c ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ or y ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ in equation y take x is equals to c. If d square y upon dx square at x is equals to c is negative, less than 0 is negative, then y or f of x is maximum at x is equals to c, and y max is equals to is maximum value. Maximum value is equals to in y take x is equals to c or in f of x take x is equals to c. Means f of x ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ f of x ಗೆ x is equals to c. This is the easy way to work out maxima and minima. Okay. Let us solve the problem.